Good evening, fam, and welcome to LRJs. Your Toronto Raptors fall to the Detroit Pistons 113-95 at home in Scotiabank Arena tonight. Cade Cunningham was doing MVP type things, dropping 28, 7, and 9, and the short-handed Pistons came out of the gates revving to go. The Raptors were not ready to go at opening tip, just an overall lack of focus as they were getting their pockets picked and leaving guys wide open. Detroit quickly went up 23-10, but after a quick timeout by Coach Darko, they did fight back a bit with a couple huge dunks from Scotty. But Cade Cunningham, that boy nice. He dropped 22, 6, and 6 in just the first half, 5 of 7 from 3, and the Pistons took back their lead and went into halftime up 15. The Raptors tried again in the second half, but man, them Pistons be hooping, holding on to a roughly 20-point lead the entire half. Their identity is built on toughness, defense, and athleticism, and it was on full display again tonight, even without their star center Jalen Duren and Beef Stew Isaiah Stewart. They were both suspended for this game and more for the altercation that happened in the last game versus the Hornets. Stewart, man, he's just like Rock Lee, bro. He just want to be throwing hands all the time. Adam Silver, I know you had to suspend him for the optics and all that, but listen, we all want to see that. We want to see true energy and passion from the players, even if it boils over sometimes. So, let Beef Stew alone a bit and focus on a couple more pressing issues for the NBA. A couple quick thoughts on Cade. Man, he is having a legit NBA MVP season. And with SGA's injury and Jokic having already missed a lot of games, I think he'll probably end up winning it. The Pistons have already locked up the top seed in the East, but they might end up with the best record in the league. Cade's counting stats are great, the numbers speak for themselves, but I think what's something truly underrated about him is his defense. His defensive field goal percentage is 43%, third best in the NBA behind Chet Holmgren and Wemby the Alien. He consistently makes things hard on the opposing team's guard while also completely running the Pistons offense. Truly a special talent. Now for the Raptors. Scotty had an all-around fine game, 3 steals and 4 blocks, love to see that, but collectively, we just didn't have it tonight. Seemingly beaten to every loose ball, miscommunicating all over on defense. I think tonight showed the Raptors what level of intensity and focus is needed if they really want to compete in these playoffs, as Detroit came in and played like a true contender tonight. Jakob Poeltl played his first game in almost 2 months, and it certainly looked like it. He and the Raptors will have the upcoming All-Star break to recoup and come back sharper for the final stretch of the season. On that note though, big congrats to Brandon Ingram being named All-Star as a replacement for injured Steph Curry. He joins Scotty Barnes, Colin Murray-Boyles, Elijah Martin, and Coach Darko as Raptors representatives in LA this upcoming weekend. I understood the skepticism for the Ingram move last season, but he was essentially a free agent addition, as we gave up virtually nothing to get him. He has played very well for the Raptors this season, and the most important part is that he plays. Before this season, he has only played 60 or more games in a season 4 times in his 9 years. This year, he has played all but 2 games for the Raptors and has played very well throughout. Finally, a not-so-good update on the Jays. Outfielder Anthony Santander and pitcher Bowden Francis will be heading towards major surgery. Santander will undergo left shoulder labrum repair and will miss most of the season, while Francis will undergo UCL reconstruction surgery. He's going to miss the whole season. In addition to this, Shane Bieber will also miss the start of the regular season as he is feeling right forearm fatigue. He and the Jays will slow play his build up into the regular season. If there's any silver linings to this, it's that the Jays didn't have Francis or Santander in their World Series runs, and that Bieber missed most of the regular season last year and still looked quite sharp in the playoffs. With Bieber's injury history, I do believe that slow playing is the right move, as I think we have the starting pitching depth to handle the early parts of the season without him, with the addition of ace Dylan Cease and the return of Jose Barrios. And that's all for me tonight, and I'll see you guys next week after the Raptors and Bulls game. Unless, of course, there's some breaking news in the meantime. On a side note, I'll be getting a haircut tomorrow, so no more looking like Nick Wright. Now, on to the next one.